Welcome everyone to my top 5 most anticipated games of 2016. Um, most important thing is it's my list. It's my top 5 games that I'm personally looking forward to for 2016. So let's get started with the very first one. At number 5 is a little game called Hellblade by Ninja Theory. Um, this game particularly, we don't really know much about it except that supposedly it's coming out next year and it's for PS4 and PC. But besides that, all we really know is that it's about some Celtic warrior who is dealing with PTSD, and I don't know. I just find that really interesting. That we're gonna be basically jumping inside of her mind while she's fighting these what looks to be demons, I'm guessing, and just dealing with her psyche. I find that a really intriguing concept for a game, and I don't know. I'm just really looking forward to it. It looks beautifully. It looks beautiful. Excuse me, and it just also looks really out there too. And the combat looks pretty sick too. So yeah, that's definitely one of my games that's on my radar for next year. Alright, so next on my list is a game by Atlas, Persona 5. I've never played any of the Persona games, um, which is why I find this funny. But like if you know my channel, you know how much I love anime, and like just seeing that this is like an anime and like a JRPG too. Like I don't know, I just find that so fucking cool, and like I want to play it so bad. It kind of looks like it has like like slice of life elements in it. Kind of like school gameplay, and like I don't know, just looking at the gameplay right now, I don't know. It's like it's definitely like a change of pace kind of thing. I've never really been into any games like this. Like I just previously said, I've never played a Persona game before, but like I really want to give this a shot because I don't know, it just looks really cool. And I'm guessing the cutscenes and the story is gonna be told through like a anime kind of art style, and I don't know. I'm just thinking the story, if it's gonna be told like that through an anime, I think it's gonna be really interesting, and it's gonna be really compelling just to see the story told like that. So I'm really looking forward to the playing this for the first time, and I know a lot of people like this is like almost a cult kind of following franchise, and I don't know. I'm just kind of I want to see what all the fuss is about. So I'm really intrigued about this, and it's definitely on my radar for something that I want to play in 2016. And it's also PlayStation exclusive, so that's also like pretty cool, like a bonus. Like I think one of the coolest things about this generation for me personally is that I'm much more open to playing games that I wouldn't have played last generation. So like now I'm playing games like Uncharted, Gravity Rush 2, um, and like Persona 5. Like I'm more open to playing those games now, and seeing Gravity Rush 2 at TGS really piqued my interest. Aesthetically it looks beautiful. Reminds me of an anime for sure. And I just think the whole gravity kind of gameplay mechanic is really cool, and that they're introducing all these kind of different styles to it. Like the Jupiter style makes you heavier. Um, it's an open world too, which I think is crazy that you'll be able to just like float around, run on sides of buildings, stuff like that. Um, I heard that this was like the first game at least was like one of the best games on the PlayStation Vita, and yeah, so now they're coming out with a sequel, which I think is pretty cool. And like it just made me so intrigued that I actually bought Gravity Rush 1 remastered for the PlayStation 4, and I should actually be getting that like in early February, but I'm so excited to just jump into that to see what it's all about, and hopefully be all right. So I know you guys knew this game was coming at some point. Horizon Zero Dawn, I think, is like probably most people's like top anticipated game for 2016. When they revealed this game, I think everyone's mind was fucking blown. Like is this really Guerrilla Games? Uh, these were the guys that were just stuck in like Killzone purgatory for like what was it, 10 years? Don't get me wrong, I loved Killzone One. Killzone Two was probably like I would say fuck man, like top five uh best multiplayer games I've ever played. I poured so much fucking time into the multiplayer of that game. I absolutely loved it. Um so I'm just super happy for Gorilla that they're finally, they finally get to do something different, And then like the first time that they get to do something different, it's this. Like it's fucking crazy. It still blows my mind just looking at this gameplay. Um I'm still a little iffy. Like this is my one game that like if it does get delayed into like 2017, I wouldn't be surprised because we haven't really seen much, as of late. Or maybe they just want to keep things under wraps. Who knows? But yeah, let me just fucking talk about the actual game. Um, so you're playing as Alloy, I think her name is, right? And first of all, I love her. I love that they're having a female protagonist in it. Just the whole kind of idea that it's post apocalyptic. Fuck, I can't say that. Fuck it, man. We're just doing one take here. So, but you know what I'm trying to say. And now we're fighting against like these robot machine kind of like some of them look like dinosaurs, but then there was like giraffes and like deers. So it's not just dinosaurs. It's like all animals are like, or most animals. I don't want to say all, but most animals look like they've been like turned into like machines. I don't know, man. Just the story intrigues me the most about this game. Like, how the hell are these things here? Like, who made them? What happened to the world? Why have people kind of reverted back into these primal states? There's just so many questions about it. It's fucking like I don't know. It just wants me. It keeps getting me to want more from this, and I'm so excited to play this. Graphically, it looks beautiful. I don't think I have to say any more than that. I like the variety in the weapons. Just looking at this fucking tether gun right now. Um, yeah, and then also they said it's gonna be an RPG. Like Gorilla is doing their first RPG like that. Personally, that really intrigues me because I'm really interested to see how they're gonna do that. Like, we saw for like a brief moment in the trailer, there was like this big city that had like it looked like some kind of elevator. Obviously not like, a modern day elevator, but like, you know what I mean, like a wooden elevator or whatever, like going up and like these huge towers. So obviously there's gonna be multiple cities that you can go to, but like I'm just interested to see what is the open world in this game. Like I want to see all the cities that you can go to and like I don't know, man. It's gonna be fucking crazy, and I'm super hyped for this game. Like I could go on for like 10 more minutes talking about this shit, man. But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, all right. So last but not least, Uncharted 4: A Thieves End. The last game, maybe not in the Uncharted series, but this is definitely Nathan Drake's last game. Um, which is kind of sad, but hey, I mean every legend, they have an end, and I like that they're actually, they're not gonna milk the franchise. They actually have a definitive end for this character, which I love. Um, but like literally, what else is there to say? Has Naughty Dog ever made a bad game? Like I don't think anyone has to worry about this being a fantastic game. Um, just looking at their track record, the Crash games, although I've only played one of them, but taking the Jack trilogy, which were all fantastic games. Jack X was super fun. I loved that. I remember loving that game. And then all three Uncharted games, The Last of Us, like they're just all well made, strong narratively. Like, just what can you say about those games? They're just so great in their own, retrospect. Um, so yeah, I mean, this is Nathan Drake's last game, which, um, for me personally, it's not even about like the set pieces this time around. It's really just seeing how are they gonna end this character's, long 10-year journey. It's been 10 years to keep in mind that we basically we followed Nathan Drake on his adventures. Um, so yeah, man, I mean, just his last adventure. It's gonna be a roller coaster, that's for sure. Um, I remember reading that this is definitely gonna be more of a kind of personal story for Nathan Drake, which um I really dug in Uncharted 3. Like some of my favorite points in that game's story was knowing a little bit more about his past. We got that little like teaser that Drake's not even really his real last name. And then there, of course, those couple chapters that we spent playing as him when he was a kid. So, I'm really liking the fact that it's looking like we're gonna get even deeper into his psyche. Who is Nathan Drake? And I think we're gonna get a lot of that in his final game. Um, Naughty Dog always does a great job at pushing uh the PlayStation's console's power. They squeeze every little bit of that console's power into making the game as best as the console can possibly make it. I mean, look at how beautiful The Last of Us was. What they were able to do with The Last of Us at literally the tail end of that console's lifespan was absolutely amazing. And like, just looking at the graphics of Uncharted 4, you cannot tell me it has been downgraded at all. It has been literally the same from the reveal trailer to the gameplay trailers that they've shown to up to today. Um, which I love about Naughty Dog. They just keep it real with you. And yeah, I mean, not even to mention, there's gonna be dialogue options. Um, Obviously, I'm not expecting it's gonna be uh branching storylines and there's gonna be like five different endings in this game. I just think it's gonna be a little fan servicey. Like there's gonna be a couple um situations that you could say, just a couple different things, which I think is cool. I definitely didn't expect them to do that at all. A lot of people were always saying, they can't get away with, um, you know, don't get me wrong. Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3 are both fantastic games, but they can't get away with, just making Uncharted 4 graphically better. They have to do something, a little bit different to differentiate Uncharted 4 from the rest of them. So I like that they put in dialogue options to at least spice up the formula, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, I mean that's basically it. I'm super excited for Uncharted 4. I Funny enough, I haven't played any Uncharted games when I had my PS3, so I got the Nathan Drake collection when that came out, and just like blitzed through all three games and absolutely fucking loved it. Like, absolutely one of my favorite game franchises ever. Like I said, we're only doing one take. I have no fucking notes here. This is straight from my head, so whatever. All right, so that was my top five most anticipated games. Tell me what yours are in the comments below. Some shout outs really quick. The Last Guardian, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I'm also definitely looking forward to those games. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.